No, we don't. There's no shtick. There's no shtick. We just, like, I'll tell you right now.
Podcast called Are You Serious? We're asking questions like that.
Did Louis do the Are You Garbage questions?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like somebody...
Wow, I thought that was going in a totally different direction. I was like,
oh,
we really do the questions on Are You Garbage? I was like, oh, God.
I just heard he did that podcast, and I was like, I can't imagine them being like, pillowcase or no pillowcase.
Just the pressure of insulting him.
I can believe. I bet he answered some questions.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the conversation was so good they didn't need to.
They talked very highly of you on that show. They said you're fucking hilarious.
Who?
Kevin and...
well, then why didn't they have me on ever? I've never been on it.
They said you're incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
You've never done Are You Garbage?
I've never done Are You
Bro,
Garbage.
well, this will...
So clear that up. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's fucking ask you.
We just booked you for Are You Garbage.
They don't know
They're
it
finding
either.
out right now. Also, I know that's a nice coffee cup, but God, is there a more spillable cup than that cup?
Look it.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not
What
worried.
are these?
built
Just
for messes.
Kevlar?
I'm not worried about you. I'm just saying that, like, if I had,
I think it's a cute fucking mug, and I
It
wanted
is
to
a
give
cute
it to
Here's the
her.
problem. Watch what's going to happen with my hand. Just the shaking.
You don't drink,
every
do you?
time. Huh?
You don't drink? You're sober?
What do you think? I'm having like withdrawals or something right now?
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
No.
Are you sober?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if Molly's around, I'll do it.
Hell yeah.
okay.
I have to take Adderall to stay alive. I take Prozac. Don't do cocaine. Acid, great.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, great. But yeah, I'm sober.
Yeah. No more Molly for me, dude. That Molly
No
trip
more
fucked
Molly.
me
I
up.
do have to stop. It's not fun after.
Yeah.
I was in a dark place for a long time.
After.
After.
Yeah.
I know it depletes you, but I was already depleted, and it like fucked me up.
You know what my problem is the
I
ditch.
took a bit of a trip myself.
Chris went to Denver.
yeah. Let me tell you
Still.
something. If you ever get in a dark spot with Molly, go to the mountains, dude. It clears you right up.
Still the
Yeah.
funniest fucking story, dude.
I think it's not worth it.
No.
I think it's not. And when you do it, I do get the dips really hard. Like that's why I had to stop doing coke. Like between bumps, I would plummet into a zone that was like unlivable.
Yeah.
It felt like, you know, when somebody breaks up with you and you like get so you just can't eat and
Yeah.
the anxiety, that's between every bump.
Yeah.
And then Molly
Usually
is
it's
like
after
that
the
too.
whole night.
Yeah, exactly.
So you come down in between each bump.
And I'm like, yo, we got
Let's go. Let's do it again.
Mid-conversation, like, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, totally. We should take a dance class together. We absolutely should. Can you get the bag? Can you get the bag? It's like that. It's not good.
You ever in the middle of a bad breakup and you're like, I'm fucking heartbroken, I'm dying. And then you eat a sandwich and you go, I was just hungry.
Dude. Yes.
Oh, fuck. Actually, I don't need that person at all.
Suck. I was starving.
Yeah. So you got a ham sandwich.
I love chicken cutlets. That bitch sucks. Well, where are you from?
Ithaca.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Upstate.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I've heard it's
Why?
gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. And it's not George's. That's what the stickers were when George Bush was president.
Oh, really?
Ithaca is not George's.
I've been to Corning. I did the glass museum there.
What do you mean you did it?
Well, we did a show
Yeah,
there.
you did.
Me and the Jewish girl.
Esther?
No, she's a comic. She's a
Esther is a
And
comic.
Frank.
Jewish
cares?
comic?
Yeah.
Come on, no, let's
What
pump
the
these
fuck
out.
am I forget.
Kirsten.
No, not Kirsten.
Jewish comic. Young or old?
I don't think there's any need to get bogged down here.
Yeah,
How was
yeah,
the
yeah.
Corning? How was the Corning? How was the Corning
I'm
Glass
hungry.
Museum?
The Corning Glass Museum was sick, dude. Oh, also,
It's really cool.
dude, give me this bowl.
Is it?
It's some
Oh
fucking.
yeah.
Do you smoke
this
weed?
should be in the museum.
No.
Oh,
It's
Do
about to
you?
start.
Because I'll give you the greatest gift of your life. This is nuts. I don't know who sent this Freeze Pipe Bong XL 2023 edition, but this is like, dude, I don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
We're not a weed family here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Weed
why we would be
sucks.
sent this, but this is like, it's like a meth lab, dude. Look at this
Pour
shit.
over. It's a pour over lab.
It's a pour over for weed. Look at this fucking thing.
Ew. It's beautiful, but
It's
ew.
gorgeous.
Does that have
You
liquid
know
in
what?
it too?
Chuck that thing?
No, but I don't know what to do with it. It's called
Put a
that
flower
Would
in
make
it.
a nice
freeze
coffee thing.
pipe.
Yeah, put a flower in it.
Bro, look how gorgeous this thing is.
You gotta-
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So I don't know who to thank because there was no note. There was nothing.
And then it's like a gift, like Christmas comes and your nephew is getting into weed and you're like, I can't give him this. You know,
this is like fucking Joey Diaz level marijuana stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking thing.
Whoa.
Right? Doesn't it feel like it feels illegal?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do with this?
It's like steampunk.
You got to smoke out of it. At
It's
least
art.
Once,
It's
right?
fucking art. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, dude. There's the middle chamber has liquid bubbles floating around. It's like a lava lamp.
It's so ornate. Someone's going to comment, really, really want this because it's fucking beautiful. So I'll give it away.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah. Go on the page and the best.
And then do a lottery.
We could do a lottery.
Do you have a Patreon?
God, this is such a
we do have a Patreon, but I don't know. Yeah, well, like, what do you do for a challenge like that? What do you like? You want a challenge of something? What's a good weed challenge?
Yeah, what getting up in the morning?
yeah.
Getting out of your couch?
Whoever can guess.
I don't know. That guy seems these guys are doing better than us.
Well, he probably doesn't do weed, dude.
No, I bet he does. Yeah,
We have a lot of glass blowing fans, which is great. Like artists, they watch it while they do glass blowing and shit, which is fun. Because it's easy to just because it's so like
yeah.
Why?
Man.
Jesus Christ.
This glass blower I used to know, he was so fucking hot. And I have such low self-esteem, always attracted to this man. But my buddy was like, I want to fuck him. And I was like, all right, I'll make it happen. And we're talking and he's like, maybe we could hang out sometime. And I was like, yes, but you know who you should hang out with is my buddy Claire. And he was like, okay, yeah, but maybe we should. And I was like, no, dude, you're not getting the point. Claire wants to bang. And then like a month later, I was like, we're gonna fuck. We're gonna fuck.
Why don't you just reach out?
He did. He came to the cellar recently and I didn't. I just, you know what I did last night?
Let's go.
What I did.
Let's go.
What if he sees this? Okay,
He's
who cares?
not
Who cares?
He's a glass blower. He might be.
No. This is a different guy. This is a different guy.
Oh, okay.
Don't clip it.
We won't clip it.
Okay.
So I went through the breakup. Okay.
How long were you in a relationship?
Oh, it's been a year, but we break up once a month, pretty much. It's great.
That's
and
good.
he breaks up with me constantly.
So you're just still fucking. It's just emotional and physical contact, but you're not really together.
No. It's like we break up, we take time apart, we see each other, we're back in it. Things are different. Things are good. He gets spooked by the idea of like longevity. He breaks up with me, rinse and repeat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, if the breakup is like slightly less painful than the excitement of getting back together, you can get caught in that cycle for a while.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do. Right now I'm in the mode where I'm like, either A, we need to like stop, or you need to just like get that like every man has a fear of longevity.
Commitment, yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like, I have it too. I have it all the time. And just like,
But do you still question whether or not it's real and like you guys are meant for each other?
No way. No,
Oh,
he's
okay,
like my
well
best
then-
friend. He's
yeah.
like my best friend.
All right.
It very much is like 3 days pass and I'm like, oh, obviously I want to be with this person. And I think he has the same feeling, but he just feels guilty that feeling like is so overpowering.
Yeah.
Of like, run.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, dude, I have that feeling too. It's fine. Also, I am somebody who I'm like, if you're a comic or whatever you do, if you got to fucking bang somebody out, just don't tell me about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, it's just don't fucking tell me and be like, I'm guilty. This thing happened.
Do you think that
No,
attitude?
that's your guilt for you to wear.
That's you.
on
Yeah.
your
If you
own.
want to break up because of it, then that's fine.
Who was
Yes.
just saying this to us in the car?
Burke.
Yeah, it was Burke.
Yeah.
Yeah, our producer and editor.
Yeah.
He was like, my wife, if she ever does it, just don't tell me. Don't put that guilt on me. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Just do
But
it. Then you'll feel bad and you'll be nicer to me.
This is why you get high end hookers. So there's no emotional connection.
Well, I'll tell you
Seriously, if you're a dude that needs to fucking
Speak for yourself.
if you well, if you need to fuck Chris getting attached to every hooker he's ever been with.
Dude,
I made you a cookie.
That's so sweet.
I don't remember you, dude. No, like, if you are the type that just needs to, animalistically pump out a fucking goo, like
But that's like more sex
You don't fuck a
addiction.
barista around the corner.
I think
you
it's
knock
more
around
like
Dallas
you talk to
in
the
fucking
barista. The barista's like,
Argentina.
I think the barista wants to fuck, and then you're like, it would be fun to fuck. Oh no, I can't. I'm in a relationship. I'm like, bang out the barista. You know what I mean? The hooker won't feel the same because you're paying them. But if some fucking dumb slob,
All right, hold on.
What?
Would you
Am I
really
coping?
feel this way if you were like truly invested in this relationship with a guy? Not the guy you're talking about, but like if you finally meet someone, you're like, this is my girl or this is my guy. I feel like that attitude will shift. Or no, maybe not.
I think it's shifting more in the sense, like, if I don't feel like they're the right person for me, I'm like, we have to force this, so we have to be together. But if I trust the person, I'm like, first of all, if you go for it, you're not going to feel good doing it. So you're probably not going to do it. And if you have to do it, I trust you that it's for the best for both of us. You know what I mean? Like, I trust you.
That's a very mature way to say it.
Just don't fucking tell me, dude, because I will lose my mind.
Right.
Do not let the text pop up. Do not hide absolutely, and keep it to yourself, whatever. And then if I find out, I mean, it's game over. But that is how I feel like relationships at a certain point are, I mean, the like lucid, honest part of myself is like, I want to be with somebody who like doesn't have the capacity to be like, I know what this is going to be. I'm going to have sex with this girl. I'll come on my back.
Yeah.
I'll feel bad.
Yeah.
And I can just move past that feeling right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the spot I'm in now. I'm like, I don't know. It might be nice to be with somebody who's like, I'm good. I've done that.
Yeah.
I'd rather hang out with Jordan than like
That's
know
the goal.
that she's you know what I mean?
You get it all out.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Literally
maybe I just
figure
need
it
to wait later. But what happened last night is, so the breakup is
Yes,
fresh.
let's go.
I'm like, I got tickets to Colin Quinn's one-man show. I'm going. This dude's like, want to hang out? I'm like, I'm going to die because of this breakup. Maybe this will help. And then Jordan classic. I show up late. He's sitting here in the audience. I have to sit in the back separate. Show ends. I run. I ran. I just texted and I said, sorry, I have a spot. I suck. And I just left because I couldn't. I was worried that if we saw each other, I would have to reckon with that I was like going on a date with somebody different, and then maybe
Are you so hurt from the past relationship that you can't see yourself going on a date?
I'm dying. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Last night, slept in my clothes. Slept in my coat.
God.
What?
Wait. Ready for this?
That's O'Connor, dude.
Slept in my roommate's bed. He's not home, but you know what I mean?
In your coat, in your roommate's bed, because you're so
Just
distraught
to have a
about
change of pace?
Huh?
I thought you were going to say that like you got there and because it started weird, then it's just like, I can't. It's like trying to come into a song halfway through.
No,
it's just
no,
like,
no,
I can't
no.
play my way in. It's
Like,
still
I
like
knew-
I missed.
I'm a bassist,
I missed
man.
the conductor getting everyone together, and now it's fucked.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I can't possibly.
No, it wasn't like I missed the like 1, 2, 1, 2. And I was like, I have to go. It wasn't like that. It was like I knew if he looked at me and if I was like, oh yeah, should we like grab a bite? I knew I would like well up and be like, this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I'm completely right.
Well, this is how you should feel if you're fucking around on your spouse, as opposed to moving on. You know,
What do you mean?
like you should be upset, emotionally upset, and
Yes.
if you're cheating on your loved one.
totally. Yeah.
Whereas you should try to move on if you know that other guy's not worth it. You know,
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. That's why I refuse to move on. Yeah.
So you're trying to make it right.
I muscle through the breakups. I get devastated. I curl up into a ball. He typically comes back and says it won't happen again. It happens again. I curl up into a ball.
Damn.
And he doesn't feel good about doing it either. I mean, when it is what has to happen.
What
for
is? Yeah.
That's a shame.
It's pretty nice. I'm not jealous, actually.
Why?
I don't know. Those nice feelings to have.
It's like amnesia.
The
that
highs
you
and
actually
lows.
like that. Well, that you like someone like that intensely.
I also have
Like,
really bad abandonment
Oh.
issues. Yeah. Like
Your parents broken up?
My parents were broken up, and they were very gone. They were not around. So when somebody leaves, I turn into a little child.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
man.
Yeah. So it is. Right now, I'm in the mode where I'm like, well, okay, let's see if I push past this. Maybe it is that. You know what else I do?
Rachel Feinstein.
Oh, I don't think of her as Jewish.
I'm glad you haven't been present for the whole
How do you not
podcast.
see my face?
You've just been barely
It
chiming
just
in,
hit
just
me.
thinking about what
It
the
just
fuck
hit
is
me.
that
God, I'm sorry.
fucking name.
It's because my face looks like her. Everybody says,
Dude.
yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
It's really
She
annoying.
looks just like Rachel.
Every time they put us on the same show, I'm like, fuck you, dude. Now I have to go up and be like, I'm MySpace version of Rachel. You know what I mean?
You have
And,
15 minutes on it.
Yeah, I've had so many people come up to me. You're my favorite comedian. I'm like, no, I'm not. They're like, you're married to the firefighter. I'm like, nope, gonna die alone.
I'm the one that almost fucked a glass blower.
yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I don't mind the ups and downs. I mean, I'm like a manic, crazy person. So breakups and getting the idea of like a steady relationship feels a little.
Do you think this is one of those scenarios like when you don't realize you're in a bad situation? You know?
Yeah.
It's like when you get a new spouse and you're like, oh, that girl or guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah,
No, I'm in a bad situation. It's bad. I mean, it's bad. We love each other very much, but it is bad. I mean, him not being able to push past those feelings and me being like, that's all right. I get it. I hate
Yeah.
me too. Is bad. I
That's
mean,
tough.
at some point I'll
Yeah.
have to get a shred of dignity. But
I was
not
in a
today.
situation like that before.
Really?
Yeah, so I get it.
What'd you do?
It just eventually
Are you married?
what?
Are you married?
No.
What?
Girlfriend? Well, you just said my chick.
Huh? I have a girlfriend.
You have a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
long?
Only 4 months.
Oh, how do you feel in that?
Oh, amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Easy?
What?
Easy?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, it's great.
Friend?
I mean, first year should be easy. If you get problems with the first year, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's true.
Really?
That chick is
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, if you have any problems, like major problems, get the fuck out. A year is like the first date.
Yeah, you should be able to walk through a year.
You
Yeah.
think that? Are you
100%.
dating somebody?
Yeah.
It's good?
It's pretty good.
Long blink.
That's what I'm worried about doing. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about meh. I would rather have like intense.
There's no time for meh. It's too short.
Yeah, that's what
Get
I mean.
the fuck out. If it's meh, if there's anything
No,
holding
but I
you
would
back,
rather have ups and downs and like high love, high
Oh, I see
loss,
what you're
high
saying.
love than meh. No
Yeah.
offense.
I don't
Same.
know. I don't know. The ups and downs. The ups
Dude,
and
I mean-
downs. It's just like, good Lord.
you want a pipe, dude?
It is men though. They'll be like this, like especially male comics. I'll be like, how do you feel about your girlfriend? And they're like, she's cool. She's chill as hell. She's like down with me being out late. And I'm like, what? That's not a person that you just described. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
know, but it's just
well, there's
like,
levels of fucking, that
But
like,
that's always the
manic energy with like against and like, that energy where like you could, I think you could still have that excitement, the ups and downs, but you're on the same page. What I'm saying is like,
yeah.
if you're not on the same page and you're not going the right direction together, the year shouldn't.
Yeah.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
year
look,
like
it's
3
it's
because
more-
that's when the genitals start changing. You know what I mean? That's when you're like, oh, I had this. I've been eating cheeseburgers every night.
Yeah.
You really have to marry your best friend. You got to marry your best. My father said this to me. I think I was like 20 years old. I brought some girl I just started hooking up with to Thanksgiving. My one brother went nuts. He's like, you can bring a fucking stranger to Thanksgiving? And I was like, she's not a stranger. I've been fucking hooking up with her for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, it's a fucking stranger.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I'll be nice to her today, but you get the fuck out of here with this attitude.
Is he still with your mom?
Huh?
He's still with your mom?
No, that was my brother who said that.
Oh.
And then my dad, I was talking to my dad. I was like, look at it. So we're out back, like having a cigarette or something. And I saw her in the kitchen talking to my mom. I'm like, look at that, Dad. Look at this. Huh? Look how hot she is. And he's like, none of that matters.
Wow.
None of that matters.
Yeah.
But is he happy with your mom?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No.
This is speaking from experience.
What he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
was marry your best friend. I'm sure they were best friends at some point, but they had it was a lot. 3 boys and
Yeah.
they just
And now they're split up?
they're not split up.
But
They're
they
just
just-
like, what are we gonna? Why are we gonna split up? What are we gonna do now? You know what I mean? He has to get his fucking bagged lunch and his laundry done. What's he gonna look for a new?
Is life just bad?
Yeah, eventually, unless you make it fucking good, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How do we
It's
make
about
it
your-
good? Do I have to be alone? My mom has a good life and she's completely alone. She's stoked all the
You
time.
can. You could be.
Yeah.
I think you could be happy with somebody. I do believe in all this. I do believe in a family. I do believe in happiness.
Yeah.
It depends on when you do it, though.
Even your body rejected that. You just, I believe in a family. I believe in happiness. You just vomit.
that was just
on
my
your
my
lap.
dick laughing.
Yeah. Well, I think there's like
My bird going.
So your girlfriend met? No, not met. But it's
she's,
fine. It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
She's great.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's like
She watches
Well, I
this.
was also coming off of a whoo-wee ups
Let's
and
talk about
downs.
ups and downs.
Yeah,
Chris has
Yeah,
How old
like
are
ups and
full
downs.
on mayhem. 37.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like.
But was it mayhem because you were like super in love?
Yeah, but also like I mean, she was. She was from a different culture.
Oh.
I just don't like. I'm not a good person to
She's
be.
from
I'm
the
not,
mountains of South America.
yeah, I'm not a good person to like, and I don't.
Fiery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Oh,
don't. We
boy.
have like
Yeah.
we have like different fighting styles that like we can't even like interact. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she wants like a volatile, explosive thing to clear the pipes out.
Yeah.
And I will just sit there and just
Chris will grab a shovel, dig a hole in the ground and hide for a fucking month, and she'll go on top of the roof.
Yeah.
Throwing fire on top of them.
That or I get real litigious.
What's litigious?
I turn full lawyer mode.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I'll bring out a notepad.
I love lawyer mode. That's why people break up with me.
It's not, but
I
it's
go
like
lawyer mode
you
and
can't
people are
fight
like,
Latinas like that.
Yeah.
They don't like. They want a street fight. You can't.
They never went in court for that reason.
Totally.
Yeah. So it was. Yeah.
Would
it
you
was a lot
write
of-
down this is how I'm feeling, or this is what you did?
Well, the thing was that it got to the point where it was just there was so much invested in just the explosiveness. It was just that's what they wanted, the battle. So the details of the incidents or what was going on are irrelevant. It was just about, are you going to scream back at me? That's how I know that you love me.
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
God.
And I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be okay, well, this is what happened. So we can keep track of where I was making flow charts about where the argument was going, where it came from. So we can stay on topic.
Nothing makes a crazy person crazier than just going, yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
If you're calm to a nut, she's gonna pop off.
Dude. Yeah. It was,
That's
it was
also
crazy.
a great sign for a fucking crazy person. If someone that's loud and wants to fight all the time, if you don't match their energy, it'll never work. They want that.
Well, if you
They want
match their
that.
energy, there's a great joke by Vecchione that he goes, you have to have a boring person and a crazy person.
Yeah.
If you have boring people, it's something. And if you have too crazy, well, that's just the show Cops. You know?
Yeah.
So it is I mean, it just the boring person, you just have to resign yourself to be the man in The Lazy Boy in 20 years who that people walk in and you just don't even notice. And you know what I mean? And they're say hi to dad. And you're
Yeah.
Which is not good.
Well, that was when I started to be I need to, this is way too much. Cause I
Chris is already that
there's
dude
a
to
limit.
me.
There's a limit. There is a limit where you're you can convince yourself that you're being the bigger person
yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
You know, where you're all right, I just need to blow out the pipes and just get this out. And I'm being the bigger person by just taking the heat and we're going to move on, you know, and I'll be the one that's here for them when they're ready to just reconcile this problem. But eventually you start going do I need to fucking hit this person?
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
And then you're well, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So now it's time to, you know what I mean?
It's like that boxer that gets against the ropes and just protects his head and just takes body shots for a while. And it's I'm going to wear this bitch out.
Yeah.
But if they keep coming, dude, you ain't going to win that fight.
Yeah. You have
You're
to
gonna
go
get
home.
TKO'd
At some
eventually.
point, you have to go home.
Yeah.
Your family is waiting for you. Yeah, totally.
I was with a crazy girl for 3 months once, and that was it
That
felt
sucks.
like 4 years, dude. She was so fucking nuts, but I dealt with it because I was insecure in a way that she was so beautiful that I was she's gonna change. She's gonna change.
Yeah.
But she was schizophrenic bipolar in a way. It was
Aw.
she was so fucking bananas. I couldn't ever predict not only what she was gonna say, it was what she was gonna do. And I was dude, you are abusive.
Yeah, dude.
You're fucking nuts.
Yeah,
and I have to
totally.
get out of this.
Yeah, I thought it was an undiagnosed form of autism.
What she was doing?
Yeah, where it's just
Well, you guys are both writing down notes to each other. You're both fighting.
No, but
You're
there is a thing
pulling
where
out
it's
a chart.
where it's
This is where you
This is
fucked
where
up.
you brought it over the line. See that?
Yeah, but it's if you need to explode to make sure that I'm feeling things and invested, it almost seems like you're not picking up on normal social cues.
Well,
You know what
no.
I mean?
This is what it is.
Are you
As somebody who
you having
does that,
trouble recognizing facial expressions or something? What this is?
if you go
you're
to
on the
somebody,
spectrum.
if you're I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and then at one moment you don't show that you love them and they flip out, it is because what from all of my research about myself, it is because in childhood, the parent would be I love you so much, I am your mother, you are okay, goodbye, and then disappear.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you're they're never coming back, they're not going to come back, and then maybe there's turmoil and stuff like that. So in relationships, it's basically for me, I know that what would be best for me is to be with somebody who's hey, I need space, I love you, this is I'm staying here, we're good, it's okay, and reassurance a lot. But then the other part of me is like, fuck that. I don't want to be with somebody who is like, you know how people say that where they're like, you just need two people who are like
Opposites.
compatible in their needs. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to be with somebody who I like hanging out with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
It's
But
the
I-
best friend theory. It's like
But then
you
I don't
gotta-
know which one to choose. Do I stay with the dude who's my best friend who keeps breaking up with me, which is traumatic as fuck? Or do I go with a guy who's like knows that giving me the reassurance that I need and not breaking up with me is good? Find both. Doesn't happen. Don't fucking say.
No. I was just gonna say
I don't
that
know,
it's
dude.
like
I think it
the
does.
dude that's there all the time is like you don't care, right? Because it's like you want the sacrifice. You want the person
Yeah.
who wants to go out
Yeah.
and then doesn't
That's true.
and ruins their relationships with all their friends.
I'm gonna make
No,
And
no.
like, yes. You want to see the head get cut off.
This is fucking
and the
hell.
blood roll down the temple stairs, so that you know they need you. That's what you want.
I gotta get out of this house, dude. I am fearing my own life at this point, dude. Fuck, dude.
There is some truth to that. There is some truth.
That's
Yeah.
fucking-
I don't want the guy that's there all the time. I don't want that guy because I'm
Yeah.
like, where are your friends? Who are you abandoning to be with me? Yeah,
Dude, if
totally.
he-
Yeah.
They need to be abandoning someone for you in
Yes.
order for you to feel like
Listen,
they're
there's
actually
a-
committed.
There's a-
Yes,
To have
totally.
nothing going on and always be there is just
That sucks.
you're just a patch of grass.
Yes.
Well, to make a culinary analogy here, it's like you use the same knife every night, you're gonna dull the blade.
Yeah.
Like you need separation to a certain point.
Yes.
You need their own. They have to be independent, have their own career, have their own set of friends. You can't have your best friend being with your other best friends all the time. It's like no,
Yeah.
now you're just a fucking. You're a lawn chair
Yeah.
that I take around all day. It's like
Yeah.
I can find my own seat. You need to find your own seat. This is
Yeah.
crazy,
I love relationship talks.
but you understand what I'm saying. It's
Here's
like,
the problem. If somebody gets broken up with and then that loses the trust, so then this person's always like, are you going to break up with me? Are you going to break up with me? And they're like, fine, maybe
Yeah.
we should break up. And then it happens again and again. At one point, one person either has to stop breaking up or the other person has to stop asking if they're going to break up. And my theory is if I stop asking, he stopped doing it, we'd be great, but neither of us can do that.
This is like, dude, I had one argument with my girl recently, and it was like, you don't want to put the doubt in it.
Yeah.
And then when they doubt you just because we had an argument, it's like, no, this is life. This is like,
Yeah.
what do you expect? It can't be
Right.
all fucking, blossoms and shit. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're like, this is what we're going to have to do. And that's why the best friend thing is like, it's like, for me, it's like sex. Like, tell me what you want,
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
After a certain bit, like, what do you love?
Yeah.
In relationships, it's like what bothers you? Like how can I be better for you? How can I be a more compatible partner? How can I change? Like if you have that attitude early, you can make adjustments so that you don't have that self-doubt or a couple doubt that it will work out in the first place, because you'll start seeing things like, that's fucked up. Why is she saying that? Why does she feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
If you don't have an open relationship where you can say like weird shit, tell me
Oh,
what
yeah.
fucks you up. Tell me what you hate about me. Do I
Oh,
slap my
I
lips
see.
when I chew?
Yeah.
Do I bite a fork?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that is
simple
the
as that
problem,
shit, but then
though.
all the way to like everything in life. Talk
But
to
you
me.
know the guys
There's a
who are
limit
like,
to that, though. That's what I think the movie Eyes Wide Shut's all about.
what?
Putting a mask on
Tell
and
me.
fucking strangers.
Well, it's just that there's a limit to communication. You don't want to know everything about.
Well, I'm not
my
asking her if
partner's
she's
mind.
diddling to my best friends.
No, well, I'm just saying it doesn't have to be that. It can be all kinds of stuff that it's just like, just leave well enough alone sometimes. You know?
Yeah, but this is the thing. The like I don't want like how you bite a fork. That's a little rough, I think, for sure. 'Cause you don't,
Well, maybe it's
yes, you don't want somebody eating and being like, "Is this good? Is this good?"
true.
But
That's
I
how
do
I was
think-
raised.
I do, yeah.
My dad used to slap the fuck out of me.
I mean, you can't bite the fork. That's
It's
completely
crazy.
unacceptable.
Elbows on the
yes.
table, slap in the back of the head.
Oh wow.
Oh, everything. Slap your lips.
I don't think I
Bite
can
your fork,
eat
crunch.
without my-
Elbows on the table. That's like Victorian.
I
era
know, and it's
shit.
hilarious
Yeah,
because we had, dude, our house was the size of a Victorian bathroom.
Yeah.
No one was walking around the house with a fucking teacup on the. It's like walking around with that on the top of your skull, like that fucking. No,
That's
it was
so
ridiculous.
funny. You're eating on a milk carton. Get your elbows off the milk crate.
yeah.
Just eating boiled hot
Elbows
dogs and
off. How does
pasta.
your dad point at you from across the table?
He was right next to
He
me.
just landed.
Our table was so small, dude. It was
I
arm's
feel like
reach.
our whole family was just elbows on the table all the time. It's a big part of our.
You had to protect because my dad would eat the food. If you didn't. He would snatch it so quick. You're not going to eat that? And I'd be like, yeah, defense at all times.
So did you live with your dad or live with your mom?
Dude, I had it. So my mom and dad split up when I was 2. So I would go back and forth. But both. So my mom's house was sick. That was fine. But my sister was crazy.
How many kids do you have?
Just 2.
Okay.
And my sister went through like childhood trauma at a young age. So she was a crazy person and would just beat the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
So my mom's was scary. And my dad's was scary because he was just high all the time. So I would just sit up in a room and make prank
What was
phone
his
calls
drug
all day.
choice?
Weed.
Is he alive?
No.
Does he want this?
He's not alive, and
You want to put it on his grave?
he would never want that because he would roll massive joints and then eat the roach, and that was the only thing. Yeah, it was
That
insane.
fucking rules.
It's insane. So yeah, both places suck.
His breath must be nuts.
Yeah, smoke breath and cigarettes, 2 cartons a
Oh,
day.
he's eating fucking
2
ashes
packs a
too.
day.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Holy
With the Leatherman as the
mackerel.
roach clip. Yeah, so both suck.
I used to eat apple cores, and I thought that was
That's
weird.
He did that too.
insane.
He
No,
did
it's
that too.
pretty good.
You
Yeah.
can't because
That's nuts.
Yeah.
You would eat the whole fucking apple?
Yeah. I turned into like a health nut for a while, and I was just like, dude, the center of the apple's good. Why not eat it?
Wait, I've done
not.
that, but
It
isn't it
is.
not
It's
good for you because it has
like
the
chewing it.
poison?
Huh?
Nope. No, there's no poison.
Yes, there is in the seeds.
Yeah, the seeds are not, but it's not like the level
I
of
don't.
like.
I don't think so.
You're not
I don't
dipping
think
Right, but it's
fucking-
not good for. It's not like this is the crust of the
How
bread.
else would how else would they grow unless you poop them out onto it?
Your toilet?
Dude, you are so fucking
That's
nuts.
I mean, I get eating.
So
it
at
just-
lunch, like when did you start eating the center of an apple?
This was a year when I was
This is a
in
year
in
ago.
college. Yeah, it was a year that I was in college.
Your
It was-
boys would just let this happen. You'd
Yeah,
eat a
yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah,
I've
apple.
done it. I've
And-
done
yeah,
it to not
yeah.
have trash. Just like fuck it, put it down
Yeah,
there.
and I would have just the
Trash?
stem left, and I was proud.
You're not in fucking church. Throw it out.
I know the guy you were. Yeah, I know you were. Yeah. And you'd
Dude.
hold on to it until somebody saw it. You'd be like, I'm going to get rid of it. And then somebody'd be like, is that the stem? You'd be like, yeah, I eat the whole apple. I do. I do.
Yeah.
I always talk about Chris's pizza crust story where you left a piece. He left a pizza crust on the back of a toilet for like 3 months because he couldn't throw it out.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Because he's nuts.
Why?
I
What?
was eating it.
What are you saying?
I was eating it. Yeah.
You would eat it every time you went to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Is it OCD? What?
Is it OCD?
Yeah. Wait.
It's the opposite.
It's a crust?
No, it was. I was working my way through a slice of pizza.
On the back of a toilet.
Yeah.
What about poop particles?
Oh, he doesn't.
Come on. What are we doing? What, are you gonna live in a bubble? You live in a bubble the rest of your life? Poop particles?
Nothing makes me more nauseous than eating while shitting.
Can you
It's
imagine?
the most unhealthy
Have
thing.
you ever done it?
I remember one time when I was like 10, I did it. And I was eating pork chops and I went into the bathroom.
No, eating roaches is the most unhealthy
Yes.
thing.
And I
Why? Eating
remember
on the
being like,
toilet
this is the
fine.
bad thing that I'm doing.
Why?
I don't know. I remember
what do
just
you-
being,
why?
oh, just felt sick.
You've eaten on a toilet?
Something wrong about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just put it down, go to the bathroom, and then come back to eat?
Yeah.
Because I'm hungry.
Then why not? Why are you shitting?
Because I have to shit too.
That's insane.
Two totally different functions.
You can't focus on
Dude, hold it
shitting.
in.
You can't push and swallow. You can't do it.
Oh
I've
my
tried.
God.
It's like 69. It's good for a second, but it's
Dude,
not sustainable.
somebody shit on the plane yesterday. I slap a dab.
Okay. In 2023, it is shocking every parent hasn't installed ExpressVPN on their kids' devices. Any weirdo could be tracking your kid virtually. They're after your fucking kids, dude. It's simple for a stranger to find your IP address. If you ever clicked on a sketchy link, your IP address could be exposed. Who knows what kind of creeps could physically track your
Wait,
kids
what did
down.
they break in the camera and like check out your kid?
What do you mean?
Can they like enter the
They could do that, or they could just be like, they could start tracking your kid. I don't know. They
like
could-
where he's going?
Yeah.
So she's like,
Yeah, they
she's
figure out.
got linked to the chat, and she's going to Veronica's house.
Yep.
They find out where Veronica lives. Then they're
Yep. And then all of a sudden they're intercepting.
in a van.
Yeah. Kids are getting stolen.
Jacksonville, Florida.
If you're not hiding your goddamn IP address, you're fucking
You're an
kids,
idiot,
your
dude.
kid's getting stolen.
You're a freaking moron.
ExpressVPN hides your real IP address. Just download the app on your phone or computer. That's the thing. If it's your kid's got a phone, if your eight-year-old's got a phone and they're fucking.
I forgot to use it at the hotel. I meant to do that. You got to use it at hotels.
Just tap one button, turn it on after it's on your phone or computer, and you're protected. Even an 8-year-old can figure it out. Pick from over 90 countries to reroute your IP address to and watch shows and movies on Netflix.
Chris, you know why I love ExpressVPN?
Why is that?
Because it gives me peace of mind knowing my data is secure.
Dude.
So secure your family's online activity and unlock tons of new shows by visiting expressvpn.com/Stuff Island. Use our link and get 3 extra months for free. 3 months is fucking dynamite.
Yeah, and you can watch shows from other countries, so you can see what's going on in Ireland. What are they watching in Ireland? What are they watching in India?
Their children die of hunger.
I wonder what's on Japan's
that was the old famine.
Netflix. I wonder what's on Japan's Netflix.
Japan's Netflix?
Yeah.
I bet you they put rubber bands around their nipples. And like throw tomatoes at them. Fucking Japan's nuts, dude.
Dude, could you imagine?
Japan has some wild shows.
Could you imagine, like, I don't know, you bring a girl home and all you want to do is tie rubber bands around her nipples? And she
If you
doesn't
had a
have the
thing-
right nipples for it?
Dude, I've talked about
You
this.
spaz.
Having a thing is the worst fucking
Yes,
fear I have.
Yes.
It's like once you unlock something, you're like, oh my God. This is why
Yeah.
ExpressVPN's good. Because you got a thing and you gotta search weird shit.
Yeah, you're
You
going to
gotta
want to
protect
hide that from the government. I use ExpressVPN on my iPhone whenever I'm at a hotel or airport.
I already did this.
Okay.
That's ExpressVPN, expressvpn.com/Stuff Island. ExpressVPN.com/Stuff Island to learn more.
All right, sick. Check it out.
Like, grow the fuck up.
Somebody shit
What
on
are you
the
going to
plane?
do? Not shit on the plane?
Go before or
Whoa,
after.
are you seat forward person?
No, I go back.
Okay. We're going back.
Yeah.
We'll all go backwards.
Oh, okay,
That's
we gotta go back.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like be a fucking adult. Unless you're a kid, I guess.
How do you know
or
they
you
shit
have,
on the plane? It
Huh?
shouldn't smell.
Yeah, it shouldn't
It
smell.
smelled?
oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. It's disgusting.
Well, that's
a
the
bad plane.
Were
Yeah.
you Delta?
Yeah. No, American Airlines.
Oh, get out of there.
I did. Shane's agency set it up. Otherwise, I would go Delta. But Delta, even I'm just saying, like the attitude of going. I'm gonna dump out right here in this fucking
Sometimes people
locked
get
plane.
nervous on planes. I fainted on a plane recently, and I faint a lot. I
That rules.
fainted,
Really?
and I
Like a goat. You just fucking.
yeah. If there is the
faint.
two things come together, if it's dude, the other day. Oh man, I wish I could show you the picture. I could, but I'd have to find it. I'm green. I am the color of ET. It's insane.
Yeah.
The
Motion
trying to
sickness.
take blood.
Oh.
The other day, 5 little Chinese my Chinese doctor, this tall, his 2 little nurses. Okay, what they didn't understand is this. Okay, so
Takes 5
Okay, if the tourniquet's there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm already passing out, and then they go like this, okay, and I'm already passing out, but I'm dealing with it. But then they do I can't do it to you because I'll faint. But they
What?
do the.
Are you
push.
serious?
They do the vein push. The bounce. Do you know what I'm saying? Where they bounce it
Yeah.
to check it.
That's good
I'm
stuff.
out. I'm down when they do the bounce.
Holy
you can't.
fuck.
You gotta be. And then so I have to
Thank
go to
you.
somebody who's good with it, and they're like, just chill. Look over here. Tourniquet. No bouncing. It's in. It's out. But these little Chinese women were holding me down. I was Godzilla, and they were taking me down.
I am the complete opposite.
Don't tell me.
Same.
Don't tell me.
I'm the same
with
though.
needles. It's like I have my dentist. My dentist, when she's giving me Novocaine in my jaw, she hides the needle as she's walking up, and it's like, bring that needle out. I want
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it go in. Put a fuck,
Dude.
But
honestly,
needles
one of
are
the things
different.
that
What about
pisses me
drawing
off-
blood?
What?
What about drawing blood?
Yeah,
I
get
like
it-
to- I like
get
to
it-
see- I
get
like
it
to
out,
see it
get
flow
out,
out.
get
What
it
do you
out.
mean? Get it out.
I
What do you mean?
had-
Don't say flow.
It's just
In high
it does.
school-
There is. I've recently now when they puncture it, I'm like,
Don't say that.
whoa. Like it's because it's so weird that it doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? I'm just like, whoa. How is
Dude,
that possible?
I had ingrown toenails in playing sports in high school, and I had to get they just like they cut like the
I like that
ends.
shit though.
You do,
Yeah.
So they cut the
Fix
ends.
it.
They're
You know
like
what I mean?
a 1/4 inch on both sides because it
Okay.
curls in and grows in through the
Yeah.
skin. And doctor's like,
A 1/4 inch.
you don't want to see this, and I was like, I fucking want to see.
Yeah.
I
this.
need to see this.
I-
Yeah.
I love an ingrown nail for that reason.
Dude,
but
yeah.
the
They
blood,
rip it
the
out.
blood is vasovagular. It's like it is like if I'm putting an earring in and it won't go in, I hit the deck. It's genetic. My dad, you'd be like, I have to get a procedure, and he'd be like, whoa, and he'd fall. And he was like the most masculine dude ever. If I cut myself doing carpentry, I'm bleeding, I'm fine. It's the It's
yeah,
the sensitive
But
spots.
I think this is. I'm a little embarrassed about the fact that I'm about to say this,
Dude, you eat pizza off the toilet.
I know.
Let it
but
out.
That I'm okay with. There is when the blood's being drawn, it's like a little bit of like the athlete ego in me that it's like, yeah,
I'm doping.
It's like I want to see it be dark and like good blood.
Don't
Yeah.
start.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I want it to fill the bat. I want you to go, whoa, this is the best blood we've ever seen.
They're not going to do that. Who's doing that? Who's saying that?
I have that feeling.
Okay.
They're like, your blood pressure's incredible. Like,
I even hate the blood pressure thing where you
dude.
can feel
like,
the
people need to
blue.
see that.
That's why like the fucking the headshots on the videos I watch, the brain fluid blood is like it's like a jellyfish.
Yeah.
It's the viscosity of it. It's thick. It's
yeah.
I don't mind any blood. It's just artery. It's the Achilles.
Blood
The
count.
blood. Yeah, it's that. It's the things that are supposed to be in there stays in there.
No, I literally.
You have that too? You'll pass out if. Yeah. I don't. Oh God.
I've never passed out ever.
No.
Royal Tenenbaums fainted. The movie Raw fainted. Old by M. Night Shyamalan fainted. I'm hitting. I faint.
Did you
kind of.
faint because Old was so fucking bad?
Old was so bad. Do you know what my thought
I've
was
never
right
seen it.
before I fainted? This movie is so fucking gay. And then I just hit the deck. It was crazy. I was like, this is the dumbest piece of shit. And then I was just, ow. I can't even believe it. It's nuts.
It's the only way to pay respects. He's like, I guess I gotta pass out. This shit sucks.
Yeah. The fainting thing, it is genetic. It is people have it or they don't. I mean, it's like, it's my friends used to chase me around the playground and like show me their wrists until I would start to pass out.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's a good friend.
Yeah, that's a great
Someone that
friend.
can fuck
I'm
with you
actually
like that?
still friends with that girl. She lives here. She's our producer. She's our new producer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
wait, have you ever been like injured? You ever had a fall that was like, I'm fucked up?
Breaking
Like concussions?
You ever break anything?
I've never broken a bone. I have
Yeah,
very
neither
What
strong
about
bones.
slamming your head against a
That's
fuck?
fine. I've done carpentry for 10 years. I slice myself open all the time. But if I get a bug bite on my wrist,
Are you kidding?
no.
Whoa.
It's the veins that I don't.
Yeah, the bugs bites do. Will you ever see a bug drinking it?
It's when I
You
have
just
to
look
itch
at it
it
and
and
you're
then
like,
I'm
what the
scratching it, the
fuck?
tender zone.
It's
Wait, you
literally-
watch the mosquitoes suck all and like
Sometimes
increase?
when it
Sometimes
lands,
it's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, wow,
Their
they
little
really are
noses. Do you ever
just-
grab them and just rip their fucking nose off?
Yeah.
I've ripped
feels so
the
good.
But what
legs
really
off a
bothers
big.
me is that it's just like,
No,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird.
Wow.
That's
what?
what?
He was slow. He was like, I think he was dying. So he was on a picnic table when he stung my brother.
Oh, he stung him. He
Yeah.
stung him.
Oh,
That's
oh,
fine.
bee?
You punish him.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I just took everything off.
I was
Yeah.
imagining like a
Yeah,
carpenter
that's
bee, like
fine.
a sweet little bumblebee.
No, I wouldn't fuck with that.
Yeah, yeah. You mean like the wasp
Big
type.
bumblebee family here.
Yeah, bumblebees
Yeah.
are sick.
They are
Sometimes they
sick.
smack you in the head when
Oh,
you're
they're so
biking.
cute.
And you know
Well,
that
they're
you're
just
both
big
like,
fat-
all right, you know.
They're like fucking fat Texans. They don't know how to use anything.
I
They
still
just
don't
bop
trust them.
around.
I still don't trust them. I'm not a big fan of bees.
Well,
We're talking about
bees-
bumblebees.
Even bumbles.
The big
If you're a
boys,
bee, I don't.
they
yeah.
really don't want to hurt you.
No, I know. I don't go after them. But
Dude.
it's just like, dude, keep your distance.
Oh, really?
Bees
You're one
are
of
sick.
those.
You're
dude.
flying the wrong flag.
Big fan of bees.
Yeah, yeah.
When you sting and it pulls out all your fucking guts and you die for the fucking
the
pride
sake
of your
of the
family,
family.
dude.
I get
That's-
I get emotional because it's just like, what the fuck were you doing?
Who?
The bee. It's like
Yeah.
you just ruined yourself.
Protecting the family,
you
dude.
you hurt me like a
How cool
little
would that
bit.
be? How cool
It's
would
a
that
waste of both of our time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
be? If
yeah.
someone was fucking with your brother and you shot him and then all of your guts came out of your ass.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, it
Their
rips all
guts?
the inside out, like the intestine tract.
What
when they
is that?
die.
I'm
Who
saying
does
is,
that
imagine if no one was fucking with your brother and you shot the guy and all your guts came out.
That'd be cool
You'd
too.
feel like a fucking idiot.
That'd be cool too.
And then everyone
Yeah.
would stand there and be like, why did he do
Yes, yes, yes.
that? It's crazy.
Totally.
all the bees.
I'm not fucking around with bees.
No, I agree.
They feel
Wasps-
threatened, dude. You're
wasps
probably
can
doing
suck
some
a
fucked
dick.
up shit.
No.
You're probably in his way.
Nope.
100%.
Dude,
I don't like insects. Like even butterflies. I'm like, or you know the grossest. Like I held a praying mantis once. Nasty.
Oh, they're fucking nuts.
the way
yeah.
they're sticky. I don't like.
Yeah.
And yeah,
This is how I hope your relationship ends. I hope you fucking eat his head off.
dude.
Yeah.
They're my mom's
Give him what he
favorite
deserves.
animal for that reason. Spiders are fine. Yeah, there's something. You know what I hate is the
spiders.
no the many
Squid?
many
Centipede.
Oh, the centipede.
Yeah, but the ones
millipede
that
or
are
whatever.
around.
Yeah. They have the two long ones.
Yeah, fuck those
Yeah,
guys.
I don't like those guys.
But you know
either.
they don't mean any harm. They just eat insects. But I'm like, I'm so sorry that you're so
There was a-
ugly.
there was a
I don't
cockroach
know.
in the
Nothing
urinal.
that looks like that isn't.
They don't want to.
They're not
they don't-
peacemakers.
They kill spiders.
There was a cockroach in
Well,
the
spiders
urinal in
kill
Dallas.
bugs.
Yeah, that's true. My mom chucked a ladybug. She's such a bitch. She came into the room at her house. And I go, Mom, can you get that ladybug out? Because her house is just full of creatures, bats. They follow
what?
her. My mom is literally
it's
Ace Ventura.
upstate New York.
It's upstate New York, but
Yeah.
no, there's something else going on. I mean, she is like
Do you think she has like?
Snow White with a shotgun.
You think
like-
she has like evil energy?
No, the opposite.
Oh,
She wants to have evil energy, but I'm telling you, the creatures that she'll be on the phone and she'll be like, fucking A. And I'm like, what? And she's like, there's a goddamn chipmunk on my laptop. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The sweetest animals. She goes, there's 3 baby skunks in the goddamn yard harassing me. They don't have stinkers. They're just like around the cutest animals. And she's like, get the fuck. They just flock to her. And the other
she
day.
feeding them or no?
No, dude, it's so weird. She just has a little baby fawn came up to her and she sent me a picture of it and she's like, this guy's just following. I'm like, Mom,
That doesn't
what is
happen.
going on?
Yeah, that's weird.
And if you met her, you'd be like, no animal should go near this person, you know? But she was in my
Maybe
room
they
and I
just
was like,
think she's another animal.
I like the idea that you go home and she opens the door and just like fucking
It's like
animals
that.
just pour out. Yeah, yeah.
dude, the
There's
other
a
day,
moose like drinking a coffee in the kitchen. Like, the fuck? He didn't tell me
there
company was
a
coming on.
bat. There was a bat in my room and I'm screaming under the covers and I'm like, Mom. And she comes up. The room is small. Bat's hitting my comforter, smacking. She opens the door, closes it, hysterically laughing. I can hear. Opens the window. We think it leaves. 5 days later, she texts me and she goes, the bat's been in the house the whole time. She goes, I walked into the bathroom. It was on the bath mat and it just flew up into my face. Like they just come to her. But she took a ladybug and she just chucked it into I was like, can you put that ladybug outside the window? Because I know it's just going to fly around and make noise. And she took it and she just chucked it into a spider web. And it was the meanest thing.
Oh my
and
God.
I jumped out of bed and rescued it. And I could not. I mean, my entire perception of my mother changed. I was like, Mom, and she was laughing. She was crying, laughing.
Yeah.
She was like, there's hundreds of them. Fuck it.
That's so funny.
It was crazy. Just whipped it in it. And it was in there. And the spider's fucking losing its mind. The spider's like,
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
That's a horrible day for that spider.
I know.
He's probably
I know.
like, yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like getting a coupon
His
at
whole
Chili's,
house
dude.
gets destroyed.
It's a free meal.
Yeah. You fucking SEAL Team 6.
Dude, some Russian was driving Shane and I to the airport yesterday, and he couldn't get over Exxon in Dallas, Exxon's headquarters. He's like, that's Exxon headquarters. Beautiful property. He's like, ducks, moose, dogs.
Yeah.
He said moose. Like this is fucking, it's like a random zoo. And I'm like, what do you mean moose? And he's like, well, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wait, what was in Exxon? What?
Exxon headquarters. He was just loving Exxon. I don't know.
Wow.
We were on the highway and he was like, that's Exxon headquarters.
Moose?
Moose, ducks,
Yeah.
frogs. He was just naming random fucking animals.
Every animal.
Clearly
he knew
wasn't
in
right.
English. Wow.
He probably has like a cousin or a nephew that works for them and it's just like, you work for Exxon? Like he doesn't
Yes.
realize it's like a gigantic, you can be like an absolute bag of shit.
Yeah,
and work
it's
for
the
Exxon.
Most
worst
likely
place
are,
to
yeah.
fucking.
That's where he is. He's in there.
And then he was like, and that white building cross street, CVS. Which I fucking cracked up because I thought he was like making a joke going, oh no. It's
Yeah,
like just
yeah,
random
yeah.
CVS. He's like, no,
Right,
CVS headquarters. Nice too.
Oh my God.
What?
Just every building he sees is the flagship. You know?
yeah.
Only headquarters,
That's
dude.
so funny.
This Russian knows every headquarters.
Well, it's probably like there's probably a little bit of version of like that's like Delaware. You know what I mean? People go to Delaware and they're like, look, this is fucking
Yeah.
Wawa.
Yeah.
Look
They'll
at
be
this.
like the headquarters of fucking some company there because the taxes are so low.
Oh,
It's basically just an empty building with it's like a big PO box.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
but
yes.
they're like, that's the headquarters.
Whoa,
that's where like
dude.
all the
Yeah.
big players. It's like, no one of any significance lives there.
Yeah.
That is
Meanwhile,
just
it's just where
for
Arby's
filing.
does all their taxes.
Yeah.
It's like, who gives a fuck? dude?
Yeah.
God, Delaware's such a fucking dump.
It really is.
I don't know what I've done what's the comedy club in Delaware I would have done?
Magoobies.
I haven't done Magoobies.
No, that's is there Magoobies
No,
in
that's
Delaware?
Baltimore.
Maryland.
Yeah, Timonium, Maryland. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Maryland.
I don't know if
I get confused
I don't
right on
know
that
if Delaware
border.
have-
You never know
yeah.
where you're at.
Yeah.
I
Newark.
don't think there's one in. No, we did theater with me and Ian. It wasn't a club.
There's like the Grand.
It's a nice
Ole-
theater.
or something like that.
My brother lives in
Something
Delaware.
Grand. Yeah.
He's got a nice little thing, you know.
Ian
Yeah.
did
If you
a
live on the
theater?
border by Maryland and PA, it's probably not that bad.
Yeah.
It's the last exit. It's like exit 1A.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a fucking hike.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. There's like fucking bubble tea and a Starbucks and then, a bunch of fucking rednecks.
The whole point is just to live in proximity to New York or Philly and pay less taxes.
Yeah. Well, she's a doctor. She had a, residency at Christiana, which is a nice hospital there. And you just stayed and had kids.
Who?
My brother and his wife.
His wife.
Yo, this is big.
This is an exciting one. This is an exciting one.
I cannot believe we didn't get to it. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
We didn't even talk about the Super Bowl.
That's how hard the pod was ripping.
It was.
Yeah.
The pod was that good that we didn't even talk about the upcoming Sunday, which is the biggest fucking day of my life outside the last time they were there. Stuff Island DraftKings, dude. We're linking together.
Yeah.
Us and DraftKings.
They know what's up.
They do. Yeah. Are you ready for the biggest fucking Sunday in sports? They would say that even if they didn't know they were sending this to the Philadelphia household of sports.
Someone told me they were betting their life savings on the Birds winning the Super Bowl, and they asked me whether they should bail or whether they should let it ride. And I was like,
first of all, who is this?
Someone on Twitter.
Oh my God.
They were like, they don't know that I don't have any better
We're favored. We're a 2-point favor right now.
Dude, and
it's nuts.
I like our squad.
Me too. I'm nervous, but
I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
It all depends on what kind of Patrick Mahomes shows up, but I think the Birds are a safe bet.
First of all, Patrick Mahomes doesn't know what's fucking coming at him. Our D line is ridiculous,
and you don't have to bet the farm on this one. Throw in $5 and you get 200 in bonus bets instantly.
That's crazy.
Okay,
$5.
Good partner Super Bowl 57.
Yeah, go Birds! Plus, all customers can get in on the Super Bowl 57 excitement with DraftKings Happy Hour Super Boosts. Check out DraftKings Sportbook app every day between 6 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to see what prop bet will be boosted. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code StuffIsland. New customers can bet $5 on Super Bowl 57 and get 200 in bonus bets instantly. Only DraftKings Sportsbook with code StuffIsland. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details.
Yeah, maybe get a little Express VPN. Bump your age up a little bit.
I couldn't. Or lie about the state you're in.
I probably should not be saying
bet.
that.
I was in
respect all of America's laws about gambling as much as possible.
I was in LA and I couldn't put money on the Birds for the Niners game because I only use DraftKings.
Yes.
I only use DraftKings.
Dude, I got to be honest. California really stuck in my craw a little bit.
Fucking nuts.
The vape situation over there.
You're not liking that? That's good. You should be vaping. We got to stop vaping. True.
No, they just didn't have flavors. They only have clear tobacco flavor.
Dude, I've been rocking these fucking these nighttime undies. All right, guys, let's take a moment and thank my favorite sponsor of all the sponsors. That's not true. Maybe it is sometimes. Sheath, the undies. Sheath makes the most comfortable boxer briefs I've ever worn in my life. I do not wear anything else. I mean, look.
I don't wear anything else. I'm on a full Sheath diet.
You are. You are a full
steady diet of Sheath.
Dude, avocados and Sheath underwear. That's all we consume in this house.
Dude, and I genuinely, because all my other underwear is so shit, I no joke.
Chris, read this. This is actually you.
I feel a little bit sexier when I put them on. Wait.
Read the second paragraph. This is you. No, but it's you.
Just every time you see my face, am I wearing them right now?
You fucking better.
No, I'm down. It's laundry day. It's laundry day.
It is laundry day.
My balls are hanging out. Their stretchy fabric is made of moisture wicking technology. They are super soft. They keep everything cool and comfortable and in the right place. Sheath is particularly useful for staying cool if you're working out or if you're in a hot environment. I will say I've worn Sheath working out. It's not bad. Especially they got the long ones.
I don't do the long ones. I like the short ones.
I like the short ones too, but for exercise, you need the long ones.
Yeah, it's like fucking. That's a
old
90s
school compression short.
Yep,
yeah,
90s
bike compression
I have so many bike spandex pics with like short shorts in the 90s, dude.
Yeah, dude. If you're feeling nostalgic for bike compression shorts, get yourself some Sheath.
Get some long sheaths.
Get some long Sheath.
You'll think of Coach Millison in a second. You'll go right back to fucking childhood.
Absolutely. You'll be back on the Benny Broncos. All right. I used to be a guy who just went and bought a 6-pack of Hanes underwear. Didn't think about it at all until she sent me a pair of their underwear. I put it on. And I was like, I can never go back. I particularly love the dual pouches. They keep your man parts separated and is a game changer. If you're a little bit skeptical as I was, I'd say give it a try. But even if you don't want to use the dual pouches, you don't have to. You can just wear them like a regular pair of boxer briefs, and they'll be the most comfortable underwear you've ever put on your body. They also have materials like bamboo and mesh for even more cooling comfort.
Bamboo. I didn't get those. Fucking sheets. Send me bamboos.
Yeah, I'd like some bamboo.
I want to try the bamboos.
Bamboo, I bet, is nice,
Damn.
dude. And it's environmentally friendly.
Imagine a panda bear eating your ass through bamboo sheath.
Ooh.
Seeing a little panda tongue.
Panda
Right on
bears.
the hot spot. Come on, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Go to sheathunderwear.com and get the most comfortable underwear you'll ever wear. And if you use promo code StuffIsland, you get 20% off your entire order. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code StuffIsland for 20% off your entire order. Pretty fucking cool.
All right, sick.
Later, gays.
Yep.
I don't know why.
I think Baltimore has a very high autism rate. I'm figuring out.
Oh, you're saying murder wrong.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe all the normal people have been murdered. I think I've never seen more autistic people.
I think the PTSD of all the murdering is causing autism.
Yeah, what's the theory?
Dude, I did a show there and the audience was very sweet, but afterwards I was like, wow, these are a lot of autistic people. My cousin lives there. He's autistic. And then we had all these, I went to my uncle's house and all the kids that came over from the other side of the family were autistic. And I was like, something's going on.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of bad stuff flowing into the Chesapeake, I imagine.
That's got to be a fucked up party.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. It's like all central PA and weird, like all the shit that cows are dumping in there is going right into the Chesapeake.
You think it's water?
I think the water might be. I don't know. It's my.
It's got to be something. Why don't we know what causes autism yet? Why
they don't want you to know?
They don't want me to know?
That's my conspiracy theory. It's the same thing with like curing cancer.
They gotta
and shit.
know.
You got to thin the herd. Problem is with autism, it doesn't take them out early. They got to stick around. And
I also think it's just something that everyone had. You just didn't know what to call it until now. You know what I mean?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
I think everyone, there was like,
You know what I think it is? They used to stay inside where they belong, and now they're out and about because they connect on the internet, and now they're like, we're going to go to a comedy show, and then they come up and they punish you for 45 minutes.
Yeah. It's also a good excuse when like someone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can be like, hey, I got a thing.
No, but you know what I mean.
Everybody's got a badge.
There's a medical book with my name in it. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that I don't like is all these women that I know now are like, I think I'm a little autistic because I don't like the feeling of silk against my freshly cut nails. And I'm like, yeah, that feeling sucks. You know what I mean? Or whatever. It sucks to you.
Dude,
yeah.
But autistic is the person, is Mackie.
Yeah.
Where you're like, something's going on.
It was ADD in the 90s.
Yeah.
And now it's bipolar. Everyone's fucking bipolar. It's like, shut up. You're just a crazy bitch sometimes.
Yeah.
And now it's autism. It's like, well, maybe he's a little different. It's like, no, he's just being a fucking boring idiot.
Yeah.
You know what Mullen said to me?
Sometimes when I drink, I really flip out on people. I think I'm bipolar.
No, you're a jerk off.
Right.
I think you're
jerk
I take
off
Adderall for my
much.
ADHD, which makes me insane. I think I'm bipolar. And you're like, no, you're on meth, bro.
Yeah. There's a deficiency in your blood.
Mullen said this thing that blew my mind. Nick Mullen. He was like, I was like, yeah, I'm trying, I'm on Prozac, but I was like, I want to switch to Zoloft. And I was talking about the breakups and stuff. And he was like, I feel like every woman I know is getting on medication to be more chill in their relationship because men are incapable of like accepting that women have insecurities and need to be reassured.
Yeah.
Like every dude nowadays just like wants to date their buddy with a vagina and they like can't put up with, they can't just do the thing where they're like, it's all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
well, we also are not allowed to hit anybody.
Yeah. Or withhold the money.
So there is a thing where it's like, I can't hit you and you are crossing a line.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take some pills
you were in
so
like
I
an
don't go to
insanely
jail.
abusive relationship. That's not what
Chris
I'm
is
talking
like,
about.
well, the easiest way to train a dog is to beat the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't.
not.
No,
beat
that's not
you.
what I'm saying. Oh, I'm saying I can't do that.
No, I'm not saying no woman
you need to
nobody should
take
be screaming
medication
at
so that
anybody. That's just like a child. But I mean, like when a woman is like, "Do you love me?" and a guy's like, "No, I'm leaving," and then we're like, "Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll get on medication because that'll make me less think like that."
Yeah.
I do think that more women are like not being like I'm crazy, but like, I think more men are intolerant to women being needy, right? Which is just ingrained in us. And I think that it's making a lot of people get on medication because they're like, maybe I should be more chill.
Yeah. Dude, I'm needy as
probably
fuck
true.
myself.
Are you needy?
Oh yeah.
Really?
In terms of like emotional capacity, yes. I need to be held. I need extreme levels of affection.
You get jealous?
I used to be real bad.
Yeah.
Not anymore because I just know like I feel like jealousy is like a bit of like a self-worth type thing where it's like if you finally find yourself with somebody that loves and adores you, that jealousy goes away.
Yeah, totally.
You know, it's like, you're not going to fuck this up.
Yeah.
I promise you won't fuck it. And if you do, it's thank you.
Yes,
because you're
yes,
saving
yes,
me a
yes.
lot of fucking time.
Right.
And that comes with age and experience. I was in a lot of long-term relationships and stuff, but there was only one relationship, and it was short, that I was like jealous because I thought she wasn't gonna like be good for me.
Yeah.
You know, I thought she could cheat on me. I thought she would cheat on me. I thought she wasn't treating me correctly and all that stuff. So I built this level of insecurity where I just, this wall.
Jealousy is one of those things that you're like, I don't have it until you see something, and then you're like, here it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, I'm chill as hell, and then I'll see something. Like, I'm like, was that a look? Was that a fucking look just right there?
Yeah.
Dog? You know?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that's what jealousy is like the involuntary, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I think there's a level of that that's healthy.
Yeah,
I think
totally,
you should
yeah.
be a little jealous. I mean, obviously, but the jealousy that where it takes over and like will fuck up relationships. I had a girl that would like, she would unfollow hot girls that followed me. She would go in my phone. If someone that was good looking on Instagram or Twitter would follow me, and I was not hiding nothing, she would unfollow them and block them.
The phone thing is getting my friend the other day, she goes, and I made him, I said, let me see your phone so I can see the text messages between you and so. And lo and behold, he did say something kind of shitty about me. He said that I was mad at him. And I'm like, you guys are, and I was like, hold up. You're demanding to see if anybody I'm dating saw the shit that I'm saying to my buddies about them.
Yeah.
Game over. The phone is a private. That's insane.
100%.
Yeah,
You
like
can't go into the shit.
attorney-client
100%.
privilege. Yeah,
And if you do go into the shit, like my buddy did it recently, and she was like, I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't stop it. It was open. It was there. You go, and you're like, I fucked up. I did this thing. I'm never going to do it again. Or don't tell them. But it cannot be something like now women lately are like, and then I made him look at the phone because he owes me that. And I'm like,
She's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's
You
a
can't do
crazy
that shit.
person.
That's the sex party in Eyes Wide Shut.
What is going on?
I don't know. Let him
what
get
I'm
it out.
saying. That's
He's been wanting to tell
because
us.
he goes into that environment, he's not
Oh.
ready to fucking be there, and some shit goes down in there that he then tries to like clean up. and the really rich, powerful dudes are like, "Yo, man, stop asking questions and just go home." Because this is a world you want nothing to do with. And that's also a metaphor for what's going on with him and his wife, where it's just like you're poking around in some ideas that you are not equipped to handle.
What were her problems?
You should watch the movie. It's fucking. Or do you want?
Do you read books?
I try to.
You
but
should
I get
read
sleepy.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
The
you
band?
Okay.
like Steppenwolf, no, by Hesse.
Isn't Steppenwolf a band?
Yeah.
In the
No,
70s?
It is.
Steppenwolf.
But I think it's like a name also. I think it's like a, like
Yeah,
Wolf Puck.
it's got a
or
meaning.
Not Wolf Puck. Wolfgang?
Wolfgang Puck? That's a fucking chef.
That's
He's
a
not-
chef.
Yeah. He's a restaurateur.
Wolfgang, the Italian, just comes right out. He's a fucking chef. He cuts with a knife. Like I said, a dull knife is not a sharp knife. What are we doing?
I was relating that to hitting the same
yes.
post every night.
Yes. But yeah, you should read that book. It
Yeah.
has a similar,
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, because there is a moment where they go to a party and these two girls are hitting on him, and then a guy is hitting on her.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of jealous of what's going on with him. And then they go home and they're like hanging out. And she's like, "How come you weren't jealous of me?" And he was like, "Because I trust you."
Yeah.
And she like laughs in his face and goes on this like intense monologue about like how close she's come many times from leaving him and their family
Whoa.
and fucking other dudes that she barely knew.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like,
I'm hard right now, by the way.
Yeah.
he clearly has a moment where he's like, "Holy shit!" Yeah. And it's like a monologue that is very. I like rewatch it sometimes. 'cause
I can't
it's
stand
so
her though. She's a
fucking
great
good.
actress,
Nicole
but I
Kidman.
can't. No.
It's one of the best scenes. I think it's so
She's
good,
got to be the craziest bitch
and it
in real life.
rocks him to his core.
And
And it's a real like they have a real like we could talk about anything kind of bullshit energy going on, and it's like, no, you can't.
Wow.
Yeah,
She's like,
it's
I'm
good.
also a whore,
Yeah.
and I'll ruin your life. That's all it is. She's like, I want to suck
She
dicks.
didn't. But she was like, "I just want you to know."
Why does she want him to know?
I'm this close. It's like a threat. It's like anytime you fuck with me, I'm gonna have a big old bird in my
Oh,
mouth at a rest
Why
stop.
do you
She's
think?
not attracted to him because of how much he trusts her. That's a problem.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
100%.
You gotta.
'Cause I
The
think that's the
monologue
sexiest
is
shit in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you trust someone like, and you know how loyal they are. This is so hot.
No,
It's so fucking hot.
Yeah. It's a much
Yeah.
more complicated emotion. She lays it out pretty. It's very interesting and very, very good.
Okay, I'm gonna watch
It
it.
rocks him, and then he goes to that sex part. It's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll watch it. A good monologue is that Kaufman movie where it's like I'm thinking of ending things, and she does this monologue. She like can't get out of this relationship with this meh guy, and she does this monologue out the window where she's just like running through all these things. I like started crying because I felt so. It was like, this is spot on. When you're just like justifying being with somebody and you like can't get out of it, and you're like, well, maybe it is good. Maybe no, it's okay. He's a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'll stay with him because I'm a good guy. And it was just like, holy shit, this is how it is. It's so good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll watch Eyes Wide Shut. But yeah, you'd like Steppenwolf.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Yeah, it's really good. I think it might be my favorite book.
Really?
Yeah, it's got
Who wrote it?
Herman Hesse.
Ah,
like-
Siddhartha. Yeah.
Siddhartha. Yeah, but I don't like that one so much. But like Narcissus and Goldman, another really good one.
Okay.
Actually, I've never read Siddhartha. I don't know why I said
It's
that.
short. It's a good thing when you don't know anything about Buddhism. It's kind of like a dip your toes in.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Cool.
kind of thing.
We got to do some reads.
Reads.
Well, let's do the Patreon and then we'll do that.
Okay.
I think.
No, do some reads.
Nah. Or you got stuff to do?
We'll do some reads, and
I got to piss.
It's easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
take a piss. Take a
All right.
piss and then it's just easier to do them.
yeah.